Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If this your first time, thank you for clicking on my video. Giving your girl a view. If you've been here before, thank you for spinning the block. I hope y'all done had a good little time. The holidays been running me crazy. So I'm behind. This is gonna be Basketball Wives Orlando, season 1, episode 10 and episode 11. Episode 10 is captioned Health is Wealth. Episode 11 is Delray Beach or Bust. Let's go ahead and get into it because I remember us leaving off last week with Danny and Morgan having a little friction because Morgan hadn't been answering her phone for Danny for all week. But Morgan also said she was going through some mental issues. So I guess we'll see. Let's check in and see how the girl's doing. Start the episode off with this little scene with Ashley and her husband. And Ashley is coming into look like they little theater room, and she see an earring on the ground, and she goes to pick the earring up, and she slowly falls down. It really looks fake. I don't know if it was real, but she said apparently that she hurt her back, and Tony had to come here pick it up. But he was gonna snatch her ass up and break her and take her shit out of place even more as rough as he was, man. But yeah, she put a back brace on. It was just like you had the back brace on standby. Like, was this real? Like, I really wonder if that was real. I don't know. We get over here with Megan, and she speak talking about how, now that she's conquered having her first live podcast, that she's ready to work on the next big thing in her life, which is having a baby, starting a family, betrayal, whatever. But she said she also wants to gain some peace and just let go of the fact that her relationship with her mom would never be the relationship with her mom that she wants it to be, basically. So she's having a Reiki treatment, and I guess it's supposed to look like I thought it was gonna be massage therapy. It looked like some type of therapy, how they just walking around with the sage and give you massage and put the little stones on your chest. I don't want to call them rocks to be disrespectful. I'm not for sure what it's all about, but yeah. Over here with Neek and her family, they bowling. Her son, her mom came back in town, and her mom also brought her girlfriend Joanne. And Joanne's been in her life for the past 16 years. She was like, Joanne actually taught her how to read. So like, the lady was really important to her. She just loved her little family. I mean, that's cute. I love that for them. Oh, Janae and Neek mama is pretty. Like, they're both real pretty women. I love that for them. But yeah, Neek was just letting them know that her dad has been reaching out, and her mama was like, she don't understand why he ain't in none of his kids' life. He got like 16, 18 kids. He ain't in none of their damn life, really. So he just been reaching out, and maybe he trying to turn over a new leaf. But I mean, damn, 16, 18 kids, that's a lot of leaves to be turning over. Basically, Nick just feel like her daddy getting old. He turned 50. She think he 54 years old. She ain't for sure. And she don't want him to pass away, and she never got to formally meet him or just get to know him or even try. So her mom was like, okay, well, you can meet him and it might be some type of bond there or whatever. So she gonna have her daddy come out there. Y'all know this for the show, and we should see her meeting her dad. We get over here with Danny, and Danny has, all her skills and back training with her coach Rainey, so that way she can, go back to playing professional basketball. She want to get back to playing professional basketball, so she got to do what he do. And the coach had invited her to an open gym that he wanted her to participate in, so that's what you have to do. It's going to be a good cause. I think Danielle really actually can play some good basketball. I seen a clip of her pop up on my thing. And I like Danny, so I really do hope she she just get her life together and she move on and don't worry about that baby daddy no more, because girl, the man is busted. Then we get over here to Ashley. Ashley's throwing a little wellness events, and she do her back out. She just want to do like a self-care treatment day, and she's partnering with some people who do facials, well bar, juice bars, and stuff like that. A whole bunch of stuff. She invited all the ladies out, and just so happened she invited Morgan, and Morgan is coming out also. But then Morgan was like, she know all the ladies are going to be surprised to see her because she hasn't talked to Danny. And she's like, Danny's been blowing her up for the last week. And they posted a screenshot of the message thread. And Danny has text Morgan 4 to 5 fucking times. First off, Danny, don't blow nobody up like that. Fuck that bitch. Second off, bitch, why you didn't respond not one time and tell her you'll get back to her when you get in a better space? Third off, then she gonna fix her mouth and say, I just find it kind of weird that Danny has been going to Ashley's events lately. I mean, it's okay to go to one because I mean, I'm coming here and I'm getting something out of it. Bitch, what? But I thought we shared a mutual dislike for Ashley. Girl, she went to the basketball event and then she went to the wig event that Nikki and Ashley threw together. And you donated wigs for that event even though you didn't go. So, what you mean? You donated the wigs to the event. You didn't show up, but you still participated in the event too. So I'm trying to see what the issue is. Like, and the fact that your grown ass can fix your mouth and text your supposed to be homegirl that, let me know that y'all just trauma bonded. You was only cool with Danny really that close because y'all both didn't like Ashley. But all right, Morgan walking up in here. I just had to get that out of my chest. Let me see what she gonna say when she gets it out. We walk in and Morgan is talking to Lindsay. Lindsay is talking about how it's starting to get hard for her to sleep, so she kind of getting restless and tired. You know, when you get to the end of pregnancy, baby, and you can only sleep one way and you can't get in your comfortable position, yeah, it's over. So yeah, Lindsay is at that stage, and she's talking to Morgan about it. But while she's talking to Morgan, Danny walk up. And, she's sitting there and Morgan looked to her and she's like, hey, girl. And she's like, hey. They gave each other a quick little side. Well, Morgan gave her a quick little side hug and she went right back talking to Lindsay. Like, she didn't acknowledge her like that or nothing. Like, you really feel some type of way that bad because she went to that lady basketball event when you know she's trying to go back into playing professional basketball? Like, you know what the goal is. And you know 9 times out of 10 that the only reason that Danny even got an invite and was asked to come and had came is because her coach, that's what even Ashley said. The coach was like, he really wanted Danny there at the event, so she had to put her big girl panties on and invite Danny. Like, Morgan, you weird. And it takes a moment to have Nikki go talk to Ashley. And while Nikki was talking to Ashley, Megan was kind of just standing there. So Ashley was like, can I help you? Is there something wrong? And she's like, yeah, I want to talk about you calling my podcast disgusting and saying it was disgusting and nasty and stuff, And she's like, I didn't say it was disgusting. I said the stuff that he was talking about was disgusting. Ashley, then she also said, then Nikki had to sit there and listen to him and everything that he does and him talk about his sexual life and all of that. Like, that's disgusting. No, Ashley, you're talking about him doing BDSM is disgusting. And you might want to tread lightly before you offend some people. Because I feel like you low-key almost on that wing, yeah. She almost on that wing, but she trying to watch what she said. But yeah, Megan, you should have left this shit alone. It was no point in you addressing Ashley about that. Then Megan gonna say, how can you call my podcast disgusting when your house turns into a brothel on weekends? And Ashley just thought, like, she just froze. And she's like, how would my house turn into a brothel on weekends? When it's me, my husband, and my kids. Like, who said that? Who said that? And Megan was like, well, does it? I mean, she's like, that's disgusting. And we have nothing to talk about from here on out. So I'm like, girl, the way she responded, like, girl, do your house turn into a brothel on weekends? And then here go Nikki, what's a brothel? And Megan was like, a whorehouse. And then Nikki getting her confession and was like, I would have never thought that she'd be running a brothel at her house. But then she was like, but does she really run a brothel at her house? Girl, ain't no fucking telling. She said, that's how she got her man. In that event, Danny goes up to Morgan and was like, what's going on? And she was like, because I'm not answering my calls. I got a lot of stuff going on. And we'll just talk about it another day. Yeah, Danny, if I was you, I wouldn't try to talk to Morgan as no more. Okay, you did play me to the side a couple times, bitch. You won't get to do it again. Like, no. So please, Danny, don't ask Morgan shit else. When that whole tired of being mad, or whenever she get over that little function, she'll come talking to you. And if she don't, then she don't. Fuck it, cause don't kiss nobody ass. Then we get this little girls dinner with Megan, Morgan, and Nikki, and I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Like, I don't like it. But I guess let me go and see what they about to give. Yeah, they get to getting into it, and Morgan get to asking, Morgan asked Megan, what happened between you and Ashley? Like, what was going on? And Megan was just like, if you don't criticize my other people's sex life, then yours ain't off limits. So I just told her she had a brothel at her house. And Nikki was like, well, who told you that? And she was like, Danielle. And Morgan was like, well, Danielle probably told you that because I told Danielle. And they all started laughing. And then she's like, but Mulan told me. Baby, y'all be running people business, playing telephone too bad. Like, y'all don't even know if that lady really got a brothel at her house, and y'all done told 4-5 people that. Morgan basically told Nikki and Danny that she planned on having a conversation with Danny. I said, that's what Nikki and Danny, Nikki and Megan, that she planned on having a conversation with Danny, but right there in that time, it seemed like, like it was the time for it. And she was kind of disappointed that Danny had left. But it's like, girl, you was ignoring her. So what you mean you was disappointed that she left? You weren't trying to talk to that girl. You really was paying her dust. And Megan was like, well, do you feel like it's worth the conversation? And she just kind of shook herself. She was like, for now, I just need to ride this wave by myself. Girl, be honest and tell them that you mad that she went to that event for Ashley so they can tell you wrong. When people be leaving out parts of the conversation, that's because they know they're wrong. They know that's the part of the conversation that's going to nip it in the bud and show that they're being petty and childish. And that's why Morgan ain't say, I'm mad that she went to Ashley's event, because Ashley's first event was with Nikki. They was doing a cancer patient event. The second event she went to was by Ashley's self. That's the only event Ashley had by herself that she went to. And that was basketball, and her coach wanted her there for that one. So, Morgan, get over yourself. Over here with Megan crazy ass, and she on the phone with her little goofy ass boyfriend, and she talking about she took a fertility test, and he was like, okay, and what does the test do? And she's like, I really don't know. He's like, well, why didn't you go to the doctor for this? And she was like, because they had no availability, and I need to know by tomorrow if I can get pregnant or not. And he was like, well, I can tell you, and I know one way to figure it out. Here's my question. Y'all keep talking about a baby. Do y'all not want to get married? Is there no ring included in this picture, or in y'all plans? I mean, I understand some people don't want to get married, but I'm just trying to understand, like, if y'all planning on spending y'all life together in that way, why not go ahead and get married? I mean, I just feel like if you planning on having a baby somebody, you should be able to plan on getting married to that person also, right? Like, y'all are planning on getting pregnant. And then Megan was like, let me see your tattoo. And he got Megan's name tattooed above his knee, look like. It looked like it's above his knee. And she was like, I'm going small. And he made a face. She's like, no, I'll go medium. So I guess she got to get his name tatted also. And he was like, okay, they said that I love you. And he's like, let's get pregnant. I just want to know what the ring is. But maybe they don't want a ring, so I can't force a ring on somebody. But like I just said, like, this is just, I don't know. Nick have a little sit down brunch with her daddy or whatever, and they just me and the fence talk about how he wasn't there, and he was just basically like, no excuses. I ain't know how to be a daddy. I ain't never have a daddy. My mama was gone. The streets took me, and yeah, he was just out here. But he is appreciative of her opening up to her life, and letting him come in and try. And he was like, he can't wait to like grow and meet and bond with her and Kyron. And she said, who? He said, Kyron. And she said, no, his name is Kaiser. You just should have said grandson. You should have just said grandson. Neek and her man had this little sit down next, and she just gives fear to me and I had a conversation with her daddy. And he basically was just like, why now? Why now? Why does he want to come in your life now that you're established and you grown and you didn't give him chance after chance? And Nick was like, yeah, even when I was pregnant with Kaiser, I reached out with him before. Like, this ain't my first time, so I don't know. She was like, her daddy was all touching, like, I love you, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah. And, her daddy could be scamming. Because, I mean, he said all the right things. I ain't gonna cap like he didn't, but, I mean, he could just be here because he see you on TV now. Because, like he did say it, why now, why all of a sudden? And she was like, you don't want to give me kisses. Like, he went to land on her chest, and she was like, you don't give me kisses. And so he said, kiss me on my head. And she was like, give me kisses. And he reached up and gave her a kiss. But it's kind of like, girl, did you have to basically ask multiple times for him to give you a kiss on TV? Like, do he got a... And then we get this to sit down with Danny and Morgan. And Morgan was just, see, this is the thing. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat and tell y'all what happened. Here's the issue that I have with Morgan. Morgan has to pick one. You either mad at Danny because she attended Ashley's event, or you mad at Danny because she won't let you respect your space because you need mental space. Pick one. Because you can't say, oh, I'm mad at you about attending why you keep going to Ashley events, and then you can't say, well, you don't respect my space, you're not giving me space, because bitch, you really using this space because you mad at me about that bitch. You're not mad and you don't need no mental break, bitch. You feel some type of way. And then she tells me, why you keep going? And she was like, bitch, it wasn't about you. And then if she told you that she was going to this event, because she said I haven't talked to her since before Morgan and Ashley's basketball event. She told you she was going, she spoke to you about it. Why you ain't tell her your issues then? Why you wait? Because you being childish. As a grown-ass woman, you should have been able to sit down and talk to your friends. So, yeah, Danny had a right for her feelings to be hurt because, bitch, you really trying to play her in front of everybody. And Danny done had your back more out of anybody on this show. Out of anybody on this show, Danny has had Morgan down. But okay, y'all, that's episode 10. Let's hop into episode 11. So Megan is having a meet up with someone who is, I guess, the tell behind the scenes with her podcast or whatever. And he lets her know that she got invited out to a hotel, and they said she could bring any of her influencer friends or whatever just to come out and take pictures, just to really take pictures and promote the hotel little thing like that, the weekend stay. So she's going to invite all the girls, but she's not going to invite Ashley because she got to make sure Ashley, this is for her brand, so she don't need no mess. Okay, check that out. Then we get over here with, and she over here cleaning her kitchen, picking up her stuff, and she was just like, she's just glad that she accomplished that, all the stuff she accomplished this summer, building a better relationship with Neek, her relationship going with Dwayne, or whatever his damn name is, Danny X, Rashad, I think that's his name. And then she also gonna say, and she opened the door, she got some flowers. It was just some random flowers. I mean, did nobody deliver that? She put that shit out there and sent the video to the man to my thank you. She can't wait to see him. Mackenzie do not need to return back next season. That's it. That's all. We do not need Mackenzie. Because as long as nobody's arguing with Mackenzie, she's irrelevant. If Danny don't argue with Mackenzie, Mackenzie has no storyline. If Nick ain't arguing with Mackenzie, Mackenzie has no storyline. So Mackenzie does not need to be back next year. Like, give her seat to somebody else. I'm gonna call with Lindsay and Danny, and Lindsay just talking about her baby be kicking all night. Like, she think the baby got the days and nights mixed up. Probably the girl. Then Danny was like, she's throwing a little dinner. She's gonna host a little grown and sexy dinner. Morgan and Nikki not able to make it. I think it was Morgan and Nikki. Was it Morgan and Nikki? Two of the girls were unable to make it. So she hope everybody else come in and have a good time. And if you're not gonna be grown and sexy, don't come. They started talking about the event, and Lindsay low-key took Morgan's side. I hope y'all peeped in the confessional. She's like, she keep talking about it's for I kiss the kids, but it's not about that. It's really about the principle. Bitch, the principle is I did this before the autistic kids in the basketball. Nothing else. Not for Ashley. And y'all know that, and y'all understand that. The same way you hoes came and donated wigs. It's okay for everybody else to cool and show up to Ashley events, but Danny cannot do it. If Morgan want to show up to Danny events, it's cool. But if Danny want to show up to Ashley events, it's a problem. I'm confused. She said, like I said, Morgan said wigs to that first cancer event she had, and she just showed up to her health and wellness event, right? So Danny went to the event, the first one, but it was partnered with Nikki. So you really can't say she didn't go because bitch, she could be going for Nikki. She didn't even say shit to Ashley. And that's another thing. You never see Danny say shit to Ashley in a positive manner. When they had that sit down about the meetup, she's like, why you invite me here? Morgan, my best friend, whoopie whoop bam bam. And she's like, this is only for the kids. It ain't no messy shit. And she didn't even talk to them really. And then y'all know y'all on this show. Y'all know on y'all show, and y'all know the contract says y'all have to go wherever the fuck they tell y'all to go. So, why are we really doing this? Why are we playing? The grown and sexy dinner. And Morgan actually surprises Danny and sends her some flowers. And it was really cute. A cute little card, letting her know she loved her. And Morgan and Danny gonna be alright. They need to have this moment so they can break their trauma bond, and actually have a real friendship based off real things. So, they gonna be alright. Then we get Danny and Megan. Then we get Megan and Ashley. Megan kind of just basically apologized to Ashley and said, I probably went too hard at your little event or whatever, but when you come for mine, I'm going to come for yours. And what I really just want to chalk this Megan and Ashley situation up to is Ashley should have minded her business. She was really trying to defend Nikki ass. And Nikki over there back friends with Morgan. Megan helped setting the shit up with Megan. So, next time, Ashley, let that girl stand on her own 2 feet. She was like, well, that's fine. You don't have to like me, but who told you that? Where did you get that from? And Megan was like, well, I didn't want to throw my friend under the bus because, she wasn't there. But since she's here and we're all here, I heard it from Megan and Danny, who heard it from Morgan, who heard it from Mulan. Baby Mulan be telling me everything. She in defense says, well, no one has been to my house besides Mulan, so maybe they had a wild night, and then I get blamed for it. She said, because I have friends that are hoes, and then, like, they kind of accuse me of being the madam. Girl, what? So you got friends that are hoes, and now you're the madam? You're pimping these girls out. You're making sure these girls are in the right place. That way they can read the right niggas. We know what you're doing, Ashley. Just shut up. Then Danny goes and addresses Ashley. She was like, Ashley, I would like you to tell your friend Mackenzie to stop relaying stuff back to my ex-partner. Like how long I've been in Orlando, what I'm here for, how much money. So basically, when the show was filming, nobody really knows this show is filming. All these girls kind of got Airbnbs out here, so they partners and baby daddies really don't know where they're at, where they're living, i.e. Morgan. He got her address because Ashley had to tell him that she was in Orlando filming for this show. Same thing with Danny. Mackenzie had to tell Rashad that Danny was out here filming for this show, so now they know. Like, they're doing the same exact things to Megan, to Morgan and Danny, Ashley and Mackenzie. Mackenzie is now doing what Ashley was doing to Megan, to Morgan, to Mackenzie. Buckle up. Ashley also offered to call Mackenzie. Would you like me to call her and put it on speakerphone? And Danny was like, no, I'm pretty sure you relay the message pretty well. I don't want to mess with the good vibes or tarnish the good vibes we having right now. So just let her know, like, stay in her place, which is no place. And like, Mackenzie, what are you doing? What are you doing? We get on this bus. They got two different buses. We got bus B and then we got bus A. I ain't calling one the fun bus and I ain't calling one the lame bus. That's stupid and that's childish. So bus A has Megan, Morgan, Lindsay, Nikki, and Danny. Bus B has Mulan, Neek, Mackenzie, and Ashley. Ashley is on bus B tomorrow. So this is perfect. I love this setup because she has my friends on this bus and the lame ladies on the other bus, and I already got my hat made just for this event. And it says, her hat says, "Call me madam." The way that hat is folded up, bent up, and don't even have no like stiffness to it gives me that you've been wearing that hat for a while. So you've been telling people to call you madam. So you probably wear that hat. You probably wear that on the weekends when you're doing them brothels at your house. The fuck, like, and then Nick said it. Ashley already coming on this trip looking for problems because she got this hat on, ready to start shit. And yep, but Ashley ready to start shit. She said, before we go, has anyone in this group felt like I've been grooming them? And they said no. What made you ask that question? That you was grooming? You just trying to make sure you don't get no charges pressed on you, huh? She called her lawyers real fast. These girls are saying I'm gonna bring up Rocco. They said, okay, well, just get them on camera saying that you ain't never forced them to do anything and you ain't grooming them. And that's what she did. Then Ashley was like, Mulan, they told me you're the one that said I was running a brothel. And Mulan was like, it's okay, I'm gonna clear that up today when I see them. I'm gonna clear that up when I see them. Girl, are you gonna say that you didn't say that? Because she didn't deny it on the bus. She ain't denied. Maybe she gonna deny it later, but right now, she ain't denied. So Ashley is putting batteries in motherfuckers' back, and Nick is just watching. Nick is just watching. Because Ashley was like, okay, this trip is gonna be fun, and we're gonna have a good fun for us. But check a bitch. Told Mackenzie to check a bitch. Like, girl, what? Oh, Ashley is stirring the shit. So this is a dinner, the first night here, they having a dinner, and Nikki messy ass gonna say, I'm just happy that everybody's here. We all sitting down right now and starting to eat, and nobody's fighting. So let's give y'all a hand clap for that right now. Now y'all know that was the cue to bring on the mess, right? Y'all know that was her way of saying, all right, ding ding ding, let's go. Fight. Ashley was being shady when she came in. She came in and gonna tell Mulan, I like your braids. And then gonna ask Megan, do you think she's black enough to have braids? And Megan was like, yeah. But see, Ashley, you're fucking up because Morgan already told you that this is a business thing. And don't come doing this, that this is business and that all the drama's being left there. And y'all agreed, y'all shook hands and said y'all was going to move forward and everything was going to be good. But it's giving you came to stir a mess and chaos and confusion because, like, you're really with the shits this episode. Ashley is popping her shit in her confessional. Excuse me, she was like, the thing with Megan is I already made a conscious decision that I'm not going to like her. So it's just like dealing with her, it's just like, ew, I don't like her. And it's like, girl, you popping this shit in this confessional. Say this shit to her face. Say this shit so Megan can cuss you the fuck out to your face. Say it. Say it with your chest. That's so stupid. Cause then she gonna call out Danny. It was like, I don't appreciate the fact that you had a dinner and my name came up, and I don't understand why my name came up. And that you said, I said that Ashley has a brothel and all of her friends are hoes. And then he was like, now somebody in the background said they are. Well, Ashley already said that her friends are hoes, and some people like to call them her madam. So, I mean, we have confirmed that Ashley has some hoe friends. Next thing, but Mulan, instead of saying I didn't say that I didn't say that brothel comment. I never said none of that. She told me, Danny, you're just mad because I didn't accept your apology. What? Like, Mulan, stay on track here. Like, I hate when Mulan argue. I hate the way she argues because she's never arguing about the main topic. She always talks about the other shit because she knows she be wrong. It says, you call me a bad friend, but have you not said how many times over and over how you said that Morgan was a bad friend? How many times have you said that? See, Mulan is steady being messy and telling everything that people says, and this is the thing. You're not. You just need to shut up. You're proving their point because you're trying to prove that you're not messy, but instead of just denying being messy and saying you didn't say that, you just keep telling more mess, which is acting on the mess. Like, I don't like Mulan. So, here's my cat puss. Morgan, if you believe anything that Mulan is saying right now, you a dumbass. You a dumbass. She already know you feel some type of way about Danny because Danny was going to Ashley event. She know that, so she's playing on that. She ain't denied. She said, but here she go trying to lie and tell you that Danny said this shit. And Danny said some shit that you couldn't take on for the team. If like they don't even like what she said don't even. Mulan sits down with Lindsay after the first shoot, and you know Lindsay was just this scene with Ashley and Mackenzie, and Ashley is really popping her shit though. I don't know what thing who done put a battery in her back. I don't know who pissed her off or what's going on, but she been popping her shit lately. And she just going down the shit that had, recapping everything that happened and telling Mackenzie, like, well, Danny actually did good last night. She just won't let people get a word in, which makes me feel like she was lying. And I don't think Danny was lying. Because when Mulan was like, I got receipts, Danny said, you ain't got factual proof of a motherfucking thing. Like, bitch, you're not going to just sit here and just say shit and make up shit. And then Ashley was like, what's crazy to her, she was like, it's wild to me that I don't feel like Morgan even, she can't believe that Morgan even believing the shit that Mulan said, because if it was her and her friends, like, she wouldn't believe that shit. But the fact that Morgan actually kind of believed the shit that Mulan said, Ashley was like, she feel like Mulan isn't lying, which it don't make sense because you just sit there and say that you feel like you wouldn't believe shit she said because you know Mulan be lying. Like, what? You see Meek and Mulan doing yoga. After they finish yoga, they do a little quick blog, baze. Then Moria comes out and joins them. And she says, she contacted a few people that was there that night, and she came to find out that Mulan was not lying on Danny. Danny really did say that. So, she's like, Moria was like, the more she think about it, the madder it makes her, and she just realized that her friendship with Danny is over. But I don't think their friendship is over because I just seen a video of Mulan trying to pull up on Danny last night, and I think Morgan was outside with her. So I'm confused. What's the episode? I'm trying to scroll and find some more tea about Danny and Mulan, y'all. So before I end this, I might come back and give y'all a little quick recap on what I found. Hold up. I'm scrolling on the Twitter, and I see Mulan had a comment, and she says, her and Meek have been intimate before. What? I might have to do this more often. Mulan said, it's a long comment, but at the last sentence, 2 sentences, never clearing up that she was wrong in the first place, and then believing I would ever call her ugly after we've been intimate before. I'm tired of pretending like this didn't happen. And she's referring to Meek. Y'all can find the comment on Twitter. Just type in Basketball Wives Orlando. It'll pop up. It was posted 2 days ago. Yeah, that was the episode. I'll be back for Basketball Wives in LA. I hope y'all have a good one. Hit the like button. Like. Subscribe.